Probably about 14 at the time. Big wrestling fan. Kind of had to keep it a secret so girls would like me. And I had this one older friend that went to school with me who always gave me trouble. We rode the bus together, and he would always give me crap about liking wrestling and pick on me for it a little bit. One time we were hanging out on a weekend, and we were out at the mall. I happened to see who I was pretty sure was Newjack. I see Newjack at the food court sitting down eating. You know, I want to say something to him, but I know about Newjack, so I didn't want to approach. And I'm telling my friend all this, and I'm kind of explaining, like, he's a hardcore legend. He's kind of scary. Like, he's actually kind of a, you know, maybe a murderer. I don't know. And my friend doesn't give a shit about any of this. He thinks wrestling's all fake. He thinks all those stories are fake. He doesn't believe Newjack is even that scary of a looking of a person. So before I can really stop him, he approaches Newjack. Sitting down, he just walks right up to him and says something along the lines of, like, hey, wrestling is fake. Without even looking up from the meal, before anyone can even realize what happens, Newjack just slaps him in the face and just continues eating like it never happened. And my friend walked back to me, and I couldn't help but laugh.
Yeah, story checks out. Story 100% checks out. Is Newjack going to become the new Rick James of Wrestling Anonymous? I pictured the whole thing in my head. That's what I love about this story. The stories where I could just picture it going down in my head. Why would you... Okay, even if you think wrestling is fake or know wrestling is fake or whatever you have to say about wrestling, and that's your idea of it, if you see a man like Newjack, just like the caller said, known, scary, scary man. Even if you didn't know how scary he was, you look at him and you see that's an intimidating dude. Why are you saying that to him? I get it, you were young at the time, but why would you say that to him? I can't condone. You shouldn't assault people at the mall, but I love picturing in my head him just not even looking up from his meal, cracking this kid in the face, and just going back to his meal. Another day for Newjack. A great story for me and you, a great story for this kid. But for Newjack, he didn't even remember that 20 seconds later. That's just who he was and what he did. And for that, he's made a lot of fun stories on this podcast. Thank you, Newjack. Rest in peace. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcast, go subscribe. And while you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.